Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. It is my hope and prayer that this video finds you well wherever you are watching it. I'm also okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the political activities that are going on in Kenya, it will show you that the Kenya Kwanza team have decided to abandon their promise to implement the pre-election pledges that they gave to Kenyans, and they are already working on how to win the next general election, which is way ahead of us in 2027. And people are wondering, when will they settle down to implement their promises? The Azimio team is not left behind either. Yesterday, Raila Odinga, while in Bondo celebrating the 82nd birthday of the elder brother Buru Odinga, Raila Odinga shocked the nation when he said that they will be ready to support the Wiper leader Kalonzo Musioka for the presidential flag bearer, because he mentioned among other things that Kalonzo is honest, Kalonzo is reliable, and Kalonzo have got a wealth of experience in governance, and that they have worked together. The $1 million questions that people are asking is this: only 1 year after elections and 4 years ahead of us, why would Raila take that opportunity to announce to us that they are ready to support Kalonzo Musioka in an election that is coming in 4 years' time? That is the question that I want us to try and answer in this channel. But before we do that, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel if you are watching for the first time, and click the notification bell. You can also like and share our videos. And to those who support our channel, I would also take this opportunity to say thank you for your continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a narrative of late that Raila Odinga and William Samoei Ruto have forged a working formula, and that they are working together, and that the conversation that is going on in the BBI, in that dialogue team that is headed by Kalonzo Musioka and Kimani Ichung'wah, they are going to form the office of official opposition leader, and many believe that this office is being prepared so that Raila can occupy it. And many experts thought that when the Azimio accepted this office, it meant that Raila was going to work with William Ruto. And they said, or many think, that when Raila accepts to work with William Ruto, then that means that the fate of Kalonzo Musioka was going to be left in limbo. And this narrative had been perpetuated by the NIS and the Kenya Kwanza bloggers, that right now Kalonzo is left alone, Kalonzo has been thrown to the periphery, and that Raila has abandoned him. Now, to clear the air, Raila decided to take Oburu. He was the chief guest in that birthday party. And Kalonzo announced this in Kitui, that they were going to visit Bondo. And he carried a whole team, the Kenya Kwanza team. And while in Bondo, you could see people were very happy. And that is where Raila released that bombshell. And this clears the air when people have perpetuated the narrative that Raila and Ruto will be working together, and so Kalonzo will be thrown out. Now it is very clear that these people are going to work very closely, and there is a likelihood that Raila will support Kalonzo Musioka. I have seen people who are still saying that if Raila is not on the box, they will not wake up to vote. But these are teething problems. People are always reacting, differently to changes, and the only thing that is constant is change. Because when you say that if Raila is not on the box, then you cannot wake up, there will come a time when Raila will not be on the box. But it is your right, because voting is someone's political right. So they have cleared the air, and those who thought that Raila will be abandoning Kalonzo Musioka, they are wrong. The bloggers and the narrative that had been perpetuated, these people will have to go back to the drawing board, because they will no longer tell people that Raila wants to hoodwink Kalonzo Musioka, because Kalonzo is an experienced politician. They must have sat down and engaged. They must have discussed before Raila made this announcement. I'm sure they knew, and it settles down what Wavinya Ndeti has always been saying, that Kalonzo must be on the box, or on the ballot box, no matter what. Now, they must understand that in Kenyan politics, you can't win it alone. You must extend an olive branch. And that is exactly what the Azimio team communicated. Number two, Azimio has been under a lot of intense pressure from the supporters so that they can give them a lineup. And this is all because William Ruto has continued to say that they are organized, wao wamejipanga. And one thing that is known is that in the Kenya Kwanza team, their flag bearer come 2027 will be none other than William Samoei Ruto. The only thing that is not very clear is who becomes the running mate. People have been saying that it could be Rigathi Gachagua, it could be Musalia Mudavadi, it could be Ndindi Nyoro, it could also be Kithure Kindiki. That is the only thing that they don't know, but they know the presidential flag bearer. This is the question that many were asking. What is the political formation and arrangement of Azimio? And very many people are saying that you need to tell us this. And this is why Raila took that opportunity. Because now the vector is pointing at Kalonzo Musioka. Even though Raila said he will speak later, but now we know that their formation will be revolving around Kalonzo Musioka, because Kalonzo seems to have agreed that he's going to be part and parcel of this team. And if you ask me, Kalonzo Musioka is the man. If Raila is not going to be on the ballot, then Kalonzo should be the man on that ballot, because we have said over and over again that Kalonzo is likable and is acceptable in all the corners of this country. And when Kalonzo is there, Raila, that has been used as a scarecrow in Central, will not be used any longer. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it was an opportunity to give the Azimio supporters this lineup, and now that is the discussion. And I believe that they also wanted to start a conversation. People will be reacting differently. They will be collecting a lot of intelligence on what happens next. Number three, this had to happen early enough so that the unity test that has always bedeviled many political parties after nominations can be dealt with. Anytime political parties want to nominate their flag bearer and the running mate, and of course you know that in Kenya today we are going to have three major posts: the president, the office of the deputy, and the office of the prime minister, because this is going to come out from the talks that is in Bomas. So you looking at Azimio, because you know we play ethnic and regional politics. We have Nyanza, we have the coast, we have Western, Mount Kenya, Northeastern Rift Valley, and all that. If Kalonzo has been identified as the flag bearer, then a deputy can come from any of the regions, and then of course the post of the prime minister. People are still asking whether Martha Karua has welcomed this news. If she will be part and parcel, it is going to be very easy for them. But for those who are going to be disgruntled, it is very paramount to announce it early enough so that those who want to walk away can walk, those who want to remain. These political storms and teething problems whenever a presidential candidate has been announced must be dealt with early enough. And this is the reason why Raila took that opportunity 4 years ahead of us to announce that they are going to work with Kalonzo Musioka. The third one, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that William Ruto is very busy hunting Kalonzo Musioka. They have always revealed that they were ready to sacrifice Alfred Mutua, to give Kalonzo the post of the Foreign Affairs Ministry. They are even ready to give Kalonzo the post of a speaker. Remember, Kalonzo is a lawyer, a renowned lawyer from Cyprus. He got his master's from Cyprus. And so they knew very well, the Azimio fraternity knows very well that if there is one person who is at the radar of the Kenya Kwanza team is Kalonzo Musioka. This is all because Kalonzo controls over 2.5 million votes. Kalonzo is strong. Kalonzo has his house in order. And the Kenya Kwanza team has got just two plans. Either to pick Kalonzo to come to their side, or Kalonzo to contest alone, so that Raila, he spoils for Raila Odinga. And this is why they moved together. Because now this is a coded message to them that we are not joining you. This is what Kalonzo told them. And this is the reason that why Raila had to move in very fast. In his speech, Raila said, William Ruto is trying to rock this boat, telling us that, you know, he's going to run against Kalonzo Musioka, but we are going to show him that that doesn't know, because William Ruto is very clever, very cunning. While in Nyanza, he was trying to provoke the Azimio to give their lineup, and he was trying to put in Kalonzo's mind and in the minds of his supporters that he must be in the ballot no matter what. And Raila is now telling him that not only is he going to be in the ballot, not only is he going to stand alone as you think, but we are going to back him as Azimio, because Jeremiah Kioni was there and he seems to have supported this. And so, ladies and gentlemen, those are the reasons why I think that Raila had to move in very fast, 5 years before, 4 years before the D-Day, so that we can deal with all this mapema and your best. But as always, those are my thoughts. Please share with me on the comment section.